I didn't expect Dark Tales of stuff to be on there like that. That's interesting. I wonder, I'll have to... No, I don't think I'm going to do that. I was thinking maybe I could just switch out games without stopping broadcasting. I don't know if that would work. Alright, I am in a ruin. Where am I? Dustman's Cairn. Okay. So me started the companions. Me and the werewolfy guy are finishing with the Silverbloods. Not the Silverbloods. You know what I mean, maybe. We also unpacked recently in the house, getting back to Christmas. When we put the tree up, we had some light issues with it. It was pre-lit. Hi, second person! But it's a pre-lit tree that I purchased a couple years ago, and it was a cheap tree, because we po'. And my wife mentioned that it was on the fritz to the powers of Facebook, and we were not seeking any sort of anything, but some people apparently got on and volunteered to give us their old tree, which they were getting rid of. You're really tough.
That's it? That's all you got? No. Yeah.
You see, that guy Bowser was furious after Doughty scored. Crap.
Must have run off.
I don't follow sports, really. Going by your name, I'm guessing we're talking about football? Is the Oilers a football team or a basketball? I don't even know that. I'm sorry if you find that offensive. But yeah, I don't follow sports. So, I did not see that Guy Bowser was furious after Doughty had scored. I don't know who Guy Bowser is. And, I don't know who Doughty is. And I don't know that whoever Guy Bowser is, that his indiscretions were so much that he should be fired. I don't know if I'd go that far, just because I don't have a clue. Okay, I'm pretty sure we're talking about basketball now. But beyond that, I got nothing, I'm sorry. I'm saying the wrong name? Oh, I'm saying the name wrong. How do you say it right? I try to say names right, but I don't know these people, so... Guessing it's Bowser I said wrong? Maybe Doughty? I don't know. This is... You're welcome to talk about hockey, but we're not talking about hockey. We're talking about Skyrim, and to a lesser extent, my life. Because it's my channel.
You win. I submit.
Of course I win. Did I just shoot poor Farkas? I'm sorry, Farkas. I mean, you're welcome to talk about hockey, but you probably won't have... Maybe. No, see, I'm Mr. Boring Gamer, not Boring Gamer. Maybe that's the confusion. There's a lot of boring gamers. That's one of the reasons I'm Mr. Boring Gamer. Dang, boy, stop moving. I'm trying to kill you, hold still. Is he starting to lose me? But no, this boring gamer plays video games.
I'll tear you to pieces.
And is not the best shot with his bow. Barkus, just hold off, okay?
No!
Sorry, I'm a Wings fan. If I care about hockey at all, it's gotta be the Wings. Neither me nor my wife care about sports really, but if she's flipping through the channel and comes across a Lions game, she will watch it until she gets sick of them. And if she comes across a Red Wings game, we will watch it, and she will jump up and down and yell at the TV and the whole 9 yards. And if she drank beer, I'd be tempted to get her a beer just because it'd be hilarious to me. There's probably a lot of arrows in me. I wish I knew how to stop the camera when I did that. At least this random person wasn't trying to piss us off and scare us. Did he have nice arrows, or am I just low on arrows? I'm probably just low on iron arrows. I thought the Senators were a basketball team. Should have realized it when they were both Canadian. Well, I will pick up any arrows I find. I usually manage to keep stocked with arrows by just not caring what type of arrows I use. Let's see how we're doing with arrows. 37 Ancient Nord arrows, 11 Orcish arrows, 7... I am pretty low on arrows, actually. I will have to stock up next time I get somewhere where I can stock up. I use whatever does the least damage, generally, to get rid of them. Let's see if I make it out of here with any lockpicks. I don't bother to start making my own arrows until I get the better stuff. So, I don't have a whole lot of fanciness going on right now. So I don't usually... I think I might have missed a thing. I think I saw the top of another. Well, this is the profile I use for gaming online. And I also have my normal PlayStation profile. Which is just what I do most of my stuff on. And on that character, I'm level 30 something. And once I got elven smithing, I started making my own arrows. And once I got, and then I just made a ton of them. And I got rid of everything else. And now I've got a metric ton of glass arrows with that character. Because arrows are really easy to make. Because it takes one ingot of whatever. And it's really easy to get yourself some firewood, which is the other ingredient in arrows. And it helps your smithing skill. So if you do any sort of smithing, there's not really any good reason not to make your own arrows, in my opinion. And that way, that also, if you keep up with your smithing, that also makes it so the arrows you're using are fairly well leveled with you. Oh, Djibouche. I'll try and remember that. No promises. I don't know if you caught it before, but I was trying to tell you that if I had to root for a hockey team, it'd be the Red Wings, because my wife grew up by Detroit. So, I might get divorced if I were to root for somebody other than the Red Wings, except she doesn't really care, just like I don't. But thank you for telling me the proper pronunciation. I don't know if I'll remember by the time it comes up again. I have some good friends in Canada. They don't really care about hockey either, as far as I know. I know it must be only half Canadian or something to not care about hockey if you want to follow the stereotypes. But I actually went to college in Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan, which is right across. We have a city of about 15,000 right across the street from, right across the river, I should say, from a city of like 80,000. So if you wanted to do something substantial, you went to Canada. Stupid camera angle! Oh my goodness. This is not a good place for me to be today, apparently. I was actually in the choir on campus for a semester. And we would sing at the hockey games. So I actually learned the Canadian national anthem for that. But it's been a while, so I doubt I'd be able to make it all the way through without errors. I'm afraid I don't understand the WP part of your comment, Darkface. Let's try not to die this time. That's my plan. Darkface is the other... Oh! Okay. Good job, Darkface. Yes, welcome back, Edmonton. Darkface is a nice person who watches me game. Because nice people watch me game. That's what they do. Okay, you win points for that round, Oil. You're gonna give away my location, Parkus.
That's what you want.
I'll just level up. It's a nice peanut. Anybody want a peanut? Since I'm in the middle of a sword fight right now, I'll raise my one-handed. Oh, I guess I won't raise my one-handed. I don't really worry about power attacks. Okay, so I'll raise my archery, so hopefully I don't get in any more sword fights. Now I'll use some healing potions. There we go. Still stuck with normal healing. Oh. Like I said, I don't know if you caught it before, but I was saying that if we're watching television, just flipping through the channels, if my wife sees a Lions game, she will watch until we get disgusted with their performance. If she's flipping through the channels and she comes across a Red Wings game, she will be jumping up and down and yelling at the TV and the whole 9 yards until it has concluded. That is the kind of Wings fan she is. She won't seek them out, but if she finds them, she'll watch them. And she's been to a few games in person. Detroit can't suck that bad with the number of Stanley Cups they've won. I don't know about this year. Maybe that this team is not good. But I know generally they're probably one of Detroit's most successful teams. Well, I suppose the Pistons aren't bad. It's just the Lions that suck. I'm not having good luck with lockpicks today, am I? Should have said something sooner. So, Oil, do you game at all? Or are you confused and bored by the images on your television? Or computer? Or tablet? Or phone? Wow, that's really bad. 10-1. Wow. You don't generally see numbers that high in hockey games. Time for me to save again. I remember when I was in college, I went right after hockey started to become a bigger thing at the college level. And before that, being up north, the Lakers had actually been a pretty good team. For quite a while. And then the other colleges with money said, hey, this sport exists, we should spend our money on it. So they started giving players scholarships, and I'd recommend fighting back, Farkas. But other colleges, like MSU and U of M and them, started like spending money on it, and they basically bought Lake State's coach and started recruiting players heavily. And Lake State is a very small, it's the smallest accredited university in the state. Because I don't do anything fancy. I just play my game. I play it on easy. I don't do anything complicated. If you watch this channel, you will basically see a straight run of somebody just playing the game from start to finish. Now would be a good time to have Whirlwind's sprint shout. Maybe we can make this work. Yay, buddy! A long anecdote short about Lake State. When I was going to college there, they played a just for fun game against the local high school and just managed to tie. Well, as much as I appreciate people watching and enjoying my stuff, if you're not having fun, then I wouldn't waste my time with me if I were you. It's right there in the title. Nope, nobody's here. Just go back to bed. Are you gonna take part in the fight this time, Farkas? Probably be easier to just get my sword out. Oh.
Never back down.
They're not bandits, they're the Silver Hand. And we grew another one during the fight, apparently. Back to my bow. I thought I took a Silver Hand person down and moved on to the second one. I don't know if I just took him down to not quite dead and crouching, or if I accidentally took Farkas down. This is taking forever. See if I make it all the way through this place before I run out of time. Just so you know, Oil, I only play for about an hour at a time. Because I got stuff to do. As much as I would love to sit here and game all day, it's just not feasible for me. No one bests an orc. tempted to let them all kill each other. Oh, we lost Doyle. Or we lost Dark Face. But I'm more inclined to think we lost Doyle. Dark Face usually says goodbye. Sorry, scratching my nose. Okay. Itchy nose day. I didn't know better. I'd think I was just going the same way, because I was hearing like arrows and splorches and things through that door, and then there was no arrows or splorches through the door. So I don't even know what to think anymore. I want to know why the Silver Bloods, or whatever they're called, don't use silver arrows. Or silver bows. I can understand not using silver bows, but it seems like they should use silver arrows. Fuzzy's probably too busy to visit today. I sent her a text. But lately she's been a lot busier in the mornings at work. The only way to get silver weaponry is through the Silver Hand people, as far as I am aware. You cannot make it. I've never seen anywhere where you can buy it. Although I will admit I don't even usually go to the buy menu when I'm at a store. I'm usually, unless I'm looking for something specific with weapons and armor, I usually make my own. So I don't really look at the extra options. But the only places I've seen silver weapons in any form in Skyrim is off of dead Silver Hand people. That being said, I think you can improve them. At a blacksmith with silver ore, but they don't use silver arrows. They use silver swords and probably like axes and things. But the Silver Hand doesn't use silver arrows, even though that's supposed to be their big thing with the werewolves. And I don't know if silver actually helps against werewolves. I don't get into that depth. I should probably look it up. We're gonna give you a burn book, dead person. Because burned books are useless. Okay. So since that continues on that way, that means this door is probably just a short little jaunt. I got no problem with the idea of being a werewolf or a vampire, but I just don't want to deal with the extra game mechanics for either. So I will do my little stint as a werewolf to finish the companion's quest line, but I'm also going to be right on the bandwagon to cure myself. And you don't even have to be a vampire to do the, all of the, that's what I'm doing right now. You don't have to ever be a vampire to do the Dawnguard DLC. That vampire is kind of annoying, because you can't fit a lot of places because you're floating in the wings. And they've got their own skill trees. It's more hassle than I want to go through.
Someone there. Come on, I yield. It's what you want. Not quite right. Think you can take me?
There's something nice to be said for Argonians, and it is his skin. Those guys were injured before I got to them. So there's probably some dead Draugr around here. Time to save my game. Just to be safe. I wonder if there's a word wall in this mess. That'd be nice. I like word walls. So I get the appeal of vampirism and werewolfism, but I'd be more inclined to try it in like D&D or something on paper, but in a video game it's just too much for me to worry about and process. This is one of the reasons I'm the boring gamer. It's because I don't deal with complicated games well. So I'll be a werewolf long enough to complete the companion quest line. And I won't be a vampire at all, because you don't even need to do that. Oh, you're a skeever. Pardon me while I shoot you. Apparently a lot of skeevers. Well, that'd be nice. Rather than just being a complete waste of space. I only pick them up because they're worth money, and I won't do that after a certain point once I'm sufficiently monetized. Oh. Another one. Guessing that's the way I'm gonna go, so I'm gonna clean all this out. That is a lot of linen wraps for a cloak, but I suppose Darn it, another burned book because I wasn't paying attention. I hate skewers just because they can be a pain in the butt to hit. I also don't like the route they went with vampires in this game with the whole floaty, stubbly arms look. Don't care for it. Hey, we got a viewer. Hi, viewer. Another viewer, I should say. Hello, new person. If you feel so inclined, say hello. If you don't, I'm not going to hold it against you. Just trying to get through Dustman's Cairn with Farkas. Cairn, maybe? You're supposed to die when I shoot you, Spider. This is the first real mission for the companions. Because I'm doing the companion quest line right now, so I can cheat. You're a really tough one. Used to them going down a little quicker. Oh, come on. Where's my corpse? There we are. Hi, corpse. Make sure there's no sweet, delicious loot over here. There does not appear to be. Although if there's living Draugr wandering around, maybe I'm done with the Silver Hand. Maybe we've taken care of all those guys. I'd rather fight Draugr than Silver Hand. I'll probably regret those words later. I think it's time to save my game again. I think after I get this done, my next mission is to go get my favorite shout. Indispensable for sneaky people. The Aura Whisper. Excuse me. I know there's one of those by Riften. I am unfamiliar of any way to do it. Remember, I play on the PS4, not the computer. That might matter. Alright, this does not look happy. Hi, Timothy. I'm not going to try and pronounce your last name, because I'd probably get it all wrong. Is that a sarcophagus? Or is a sarcophagus? Oh, this is going to not feel good, I have a feeling. I figured that would happen. Probably something about how he's going to send us to Sovngarde. Yeah, they don't talk very often, the Draugr. Where are you going? At least I've got to level up for when the big baddie pops out.
Do your work.
At least I'm close to Whiterun. I'm gonna have a lot of loot to carry all the way back to some town. Is there not a giant person coming out of that big sarcophagus? I'm really expecting a giant person to come out of the big sarcophagus. Maybe when I get the boss chest. Like that guy just wanted to get away. They couldn't remember how to work doors, being a mindless undead. Empty, empty. And do this in a way that makes sense, so I don't miss anybody. Oh, somebody did get out of there. Well, alright then. Wonder which one he was. Probably the grumpy one. I don't think I have any dragon souls to learn my new shout with. So, oh well. I'll just have to wait. Upstairs? I didn't know we had an upstairs. Of course, right. I'm gonna wait to level up because I want to get some training done. I was expecting it to be a Death Lord or something in the big thing. That just would have been my luck. Yeah, that was not as nearly as bad as I expected. Just because I expected there to be something ridiculous in that big central sarcophagus. Exactly. Maybe not at level 12, but I was totally expecting a Death Lord or something like that. Just to be horrible and cruel to me. Where am I? There's Whiterun. Oh, it's gonna be a long walk. At least it's in sight. Have I been to High Hrothgar? Oh, I haven't even been to Ivarstead yet. Gonna have to do that. I'm not sure I want to go to High Hrothgar yet, because once you do that, you open yourself up to the Dragonborn quest line. Because we got the Fancy Pants Edition, so it's got all the DLCs. Once I go up there, that's when I get attacked by some Dragonborn cultists. I have not met a bad guy that steals souls from you, like Dragonborn souls? Or Dragon souls? I don't know who you're talking about. Does Mishrak steal souls from you? Bad dog, come back. We're not gonna chase down a deer. Fine, you go run after a deer. I'm gonna walk back to Whiterun. Huh. Maybe that is Mishrak. Mishrak's the bad guy from the Dragonborn DLC. Miraak, yeah. That's the bad guy from the Dragonborn DLC. I've never had him, like, show up at my kill and steal my soul before. I'd have to rough him up if he tried that. Well, you can steal him, or kill him, you just have to go to do his quest line thing. Huh, I've never had that happen. I had no idea he did that. Well, the Dragonborn DLC just became more important at beating. What I've really got to do is the Dawnguard, because I want Arvak. My sweet lady Arvak. Oh, somebody's in a fight. Oh, stupid bandits. Well, once you go to High Hrothgar, they'll like teach you another part of your whirl shout, and they will teach you whirlwind sprint. And when you complete that part, Miraak will send some cultists to kill you. And I was under the impression that's how the Dawnguard quest line or not Dawnguard, the Dragonborn quest line started. My understanding was you don't get those people until you do the first part at High Hrothgar. But even after that, I'd never seen him like come and steal dragon souls from me before. But the last time I did that, I was far enough along that I just went and beat the DLC as soon as I got it. This is the first time I've had it since I purchased the games. So maybe that's what the difference is. Because the first time I played through on the PS3, I didn't get that quest line until... Like, I didn't get the Dawnguard DLC until I'd already beaten the game straight out. Come back, little dragonfly that I can't possibly catch right now. Where is that arrow sending me? Oh, I get it now. I was aiming for Dragon Reach because it was the easiest thing to see. And I was close enough that Dragon's Reach and the entrance to the city were different. Have you had a chance to check out the Dwarven armor-clad mudcrab? Fuzzy just loves the silly thing. It's got little shoes on its feet. Little Dwarven shoes. She thinks it's adorable. But I hate companions, so I'm not going to use it. But I have it living at the house where the wife and kids are. Yeah, that's the only dragon I've killed so far. Ooh, I should take care of these bandits while I'm here. Or did I already take care of these bandits? Worst case scenario, I can get on the horse and fast travel the rest of the way to Whiterun. Okay, I have not taken care of these bandits yet, because I always get them on my way back from the transmutation spell. So I'm going to take out these bandits, fast travel to Whiterun, and I think that'll be it for the day. Actually, as Dark Phase will tell you, you can start encountering dragons in the wild before you ever go and meet the Jarl of Whiterun. Oh, Farkas, you're gonna ruin it all for me. We're supposed to snipe these people.
Watch it there, sister.
Well, don't walk between me and arrows.
Watch it there, sister. No more. I yield. I yield. No.
Farkas, you're illustrating perfectly why I hate companions. Thought there was one more bad guy over there. I thought there was 3 or 4 of them. Oh, are those the ones you're talking about? You don't have random encounters with dragons? Because once you... I'll have random dragons fly up and killify my person. Or try to. Hopefully they don't. Okay. And then once I open up this chest over here, I'll have some more bandits come at me. Because they're jerky-headed poop faces. Well, one thing I've picked up as far as fast traveling is concerned is sometimes I will fast travel to, like, the stable instead of the town proper. That way it doesn't kill it, like, pop up in the town and kill people that I am interested in utilizing the services of. Like, they might kill the blacksmith or something if they randomly show up while you're in town. I don't fast travel a lot because I'm always over encumbered. Like now. Because I don't put many things down. I need my loot. See, now we'll have some guys come around the corner there.
Huh?
No, if you are over encumbered to the point where you move slow, fast traveling is not an option for you. And to fast travel, you need a horse. Which is why I want to get our back. But it's going to be a while before I get that far in the game, unfortunately. And the Soul Cairn is difficult. You must have some sort of mod, I assume. You don't need a horse to fast travel if you're unencumbered. But if you're over encumbered, the only way you can fast travel is with a horse. I hate having horses follow me around. I just hate people following me in general. Horses, people, dogs. Which is why I always steal the horse, because then it'll wander back home. If I buy a horse, then it'll keep following me. If I steal it, as soon as I get off, it'll walk back home. And I especially don't have any issues stealing horses. I had that problem in a D&D game. Are you the one who's seeing me, Farkas? There we go. Yeah. That's why that's the way I go. Okay, kids. I've done that. Then if you have want a horse you don't have to worry about dying, you can always get Shadowmere. If you are an Assassin's Guild sort of person, Shadowmere can die. But if Shadowmere dies, you just gotta remember where she died and go back there. Because Shadowmere will respawn after a set amount of time wherever she died. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and all that stuff I'm supposed to say at this point. Because it's time for me to go. Same bat time, same bat channel next week.